My name is Kim Ordono, and I'm from Palm Coast, Florida. I'm actually in the mortgage industry, so I'm always looking for opportunities to, increase my whole portfolio. So for retirement purposes is one of the main reasons that I reached out to Chuck. I was referred to Chuck through one of my realtors. Being in the mortgage industry, I work with a lot of real estate agents, and I was referred to Chuck from Margot Marshall. My first conversation with Chuck was on a conference call. So we hopped on a quick call and kind of just got to know each other and talked about his program and how it works. And I talked to him about some things in the mortgage industry as well. Being both in the financial industry, we had a lot of things in common. And from there, we kind of set up a face-to-face meeting. We met at his office, covered everything, and I got started with Chuck right away. When I first sat down with Chuck, that's one of the things I always look for in someone, that you do business with people who you trust. Again, being in the financial services industry, I work 100% off of referrals. So people that work with me, they trust me, they know I'm very knowledgeable of my products and programs, and I had that same feeling about Chuck. So I was very comfortable after our first meeting and excited about learning about what his program had to offer and how it could better my situation for retirement. Well, for myself and my husband, it was more about finding a way not to pay so much out in taxes and kind of protecting what we've already saved. So that was a big piece for us. So the structure of the hidden wealth system is a good fit for us based on our net worth and our portfolio that we have and our goals for retiring. I'm very optimistic. I've done a lot of research. Chuck shared a lot of information on his personal portfolio, so I'm pretty excited about seeing how our first year goes together. My previous experiences have been okay. I've gotten some average returns. I would probably say, when I met Chuck, it was just someone that kind of thought a little bit out of the box or something different. That's really what attracted me to the hidden wealth system. It's not the same thing that everybody else is doing, and it particularly fits my needs as far as retirement and avoiding a lot of the taxes that I would be stuck with. So it's certainly a system that works for my needs. May not work for everyone, but for my situation, it's a fantastic tool in order to reach my retirement goals. That's the other wonderful part about Chuck. If it's not right for you, he's going to tell you. Based on everything that we've covered and we've went through, this might not be the best fit for you. Anytime you hear about something that sounds too good to be true, you think it is, but it's really not a system that's too good to be true. It's just something that hasn't been advertised heavily. A lot of people don't know about it. And again, Chuck's kind of an expert on this structure and this program and this product, and that's really what makes him different. For whatever reason, other financial institutions and individuals aren't taking the time to educate themselves on this program, and I think Chuck has spent the time needed and has actually, worked in this industry long enough to where he has a great performance on his own portfolio using this system. So it's kind of hard to not agree with him when he's actually doing it for himself and his family. My husband and I have a plan just on a number. We kind of know our target number of what we need to get to, and that's really where Chuck was extremely helpful. You give him a number of where you want to get to, he's going to help you get there. There hasn't been a question yet that I've asked him that he wasn't able to answer, and I think that's important. So Chuck's a long-term person that's been doing this for a long time. Also, again, he's going to be there long term. He's going to be there to answer the questions. And again, he's invested a lot of time and energy into this program, as well as his own family has, documented success on the income that it's generating for them and the structure for his own retirement. You don't know what you don't know is a classic comment, but it's true. Again, I'm 45 years old, and I had never heard of this type of structure for retirement. No one ever presented it to me. No one told me about it. So again, you don't know what you don't know, so you got to get out there and find the information, and certainly Chuck is the expert on this program and this structure. The hidden wealth system has been wonderful for me. Everyone is super friendly, always willing to help, always answering the phone and answering your questions quickly. So it's been a great partnership for me. I actually also work with them with some of their clients that have questions about their mortgage needs. So we do refer business back and forth to each other, because some situations, some folks might be considering taking out a mortgage in order to look into investing, and that's where I can kind of help out with some of Chuck's clients. But I've had a wonderful experience with everyone in the office. If you sit down with Chuck and the numbers do work, it's a no-brainer. You're going to follow this program, and you're going to be happy you did, and your retirement's going to be much better off.